Hello and welcome, David Bradley from the Pet Room. Here. Oh, we got a couple things to cover today. Let's see how this goes. I don't know if you will recognize, but this is the top of the very yellow Commodore 64 that I took outside. Now, um, you know, considering all things, it's looking mighty fine. There's still some sticker residue here I'm going to have to see about. But compared to, and I don't remember what episode it was in, but compared to that, like really, no chemicals, no anything, just put it in the sun, and it really has. I think I'd have to look at another one to see, and also I will clean it up with a magic eraser because there's always, other filth of time on here. But really, I mean, the worst thing now is just the sticker stuff because there was a sticker on here. It is marked with like an engraving pen, which is something that a lot of schools did. And it still has a sticker from the Board of Education on there. I haven't taken it out, but this one was just falling apart. But the glue is still good. But that came out very well. So remember, you got a yellow 64, take out the keyboard, stick it in the sun. No chemicals. Now, is it going to happen quickly? No. I think I would bet if I look back, it was maybe a month. Maybe more. I don't remember. Oh, I hear noises. I'm going to try. Oh, that's not going to work. Anyway. So anyway, as you can see, maybe the cleanup in here hasn't gone well yet. I was bringing some stuff up here, and look, it's calc result in a cartridge, and that's all dandy. I wonder, you know what? Sometimes it doesn't pay to carry too much stuff because I dropped this, and the cartridge came apart, but I put it back together, and it seemed quite fine. I'm going to just take this pencil and rub it along the contacts here. Because it does look pretty, well, pretty dirty. These things happen. Oh, there are some cartridges. I am going to set 64 cartridges around somewhere where I know where they are. Now here's another victim of the falling things. Here, this should be on a cartridge called Super Snapshot version 4. And that cartridge is right here. But I guess the glue was a little bit on the wonky side with screen copy. And when I drop things, that came off. So I'll put that with those other cartridges, and I'll see what else is here. Oh, here's something for the VIC-20. An introduction to Basic 1, a tape from Commodore. This is tape 1. And I do have a box around here somewhere. Oh, I think I see it in the distance. The VIC-20 thing, so I'll set that down. Put it over here. Here's a tape. Computer cassette. High density. Leaderless. By GALAXIAN. Lifetime guarantee. Yeah, right. Made in Western Ontario. Anyway. So this is something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something that somebody made or somebody copied. Let's see, what does it say in here? Micromon. Oh, that might be scratched out. I'm not sure. Ugh. Movies 0 to 14. Bridge 15 to 25. Math drill 0 to 10. Math game 10 to 25. Trivia 26 to 51. Maybe it's purchase of Val 55 to 99. OPP 70 onward. Now this is all looks like counter stuff, which is all beautiful, except of course Commodore had two different cassette players, and the rate for the counter, from what I've been told, was different. And here we have something that may be very handy. Oh wait, no, it won't be. Give me. The box is handy. It's all. Oh, Super Snapshot System Disk. Cool. Super Snapshot 5.0. Common Sense Terminal. Okay. Well, the first part in here is not at all helpful, but I will hold on to it because it's GOS. I've said enough about GOS. I like the Commodore disk things. Anyway, what I might do, but I don't know if it will fit, is maybe I'll just sneak the little cartridge in there so that I know it's with the files that maybe go with it. Oh. And there's the book. Alright, I'll stick that over here too. Just so I know where it is. Now, other strange things here. It is a book. Atari DOS 2.5 for the 1050 drive. Now somewhere I have such a drive, and I got such a computer somewhere. And look. Mapping the Atari. Now revised to include the XE, this memory map and source book was created to fill a need for a complete comprehensive guide to the memory locations in the Atari 400, 800, 1200 XL, 600 XL, 800 XL, 65E, and 130 XE personal computers. Cool. And wait for it. See, sometimes, we get things that aren't necessarily our thing. Look, it's... Oops. Excuse me. Basic Atari Basic. And here looks to be a brochure of sorts for an Atari 1050. And what is this? Oh, the Atari 800 Home Computer User's Guide. Lovely. I think that's what I ended up getting. It was with a box of other stuff, of course. Electronic computer projects for the Atari and for the Commodore and Atari personal computers. Never heard of such a book as this. With a little work, a few electronic components, and some expert guidance, you can turn your personal computer into anything from a light detector to a burglar alarm. Imagine. All right. Remember, I was trying to clean up around here. Hasn't gone well. I've been busy with things. But I have been. Oh, here's something I can do. Because I can. I found also downstairs. It's the serial cable. To connect a Commodore 64 to a disk drive or a printer. Are there such things? And while I'm here, and I might just as well do it so that then I can pop it up on the door where all the other cables are. And see what's what. Oh, come on, you. Don't wiggle cables. It will not do them well. Okay. Oh. Alright, so turn on the disk drive, turn on the monitor, and turn on. Oh, yeah, well, that went well. It is quite difficult to turn on a 64 when it is not plugged in. I think. Okay, this is the right kind of cord, but is it plugged in? Well, we will find out. It is plugged in. Ta-da! Now, we will. Alright, so we're just looking for something that I can't find. 555 Coke 53280, 5532 81, 0. Make things go white. Now, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it made the drive spin, but I suppose. Before I can say that it's okay, I suppose I should grab a disc out of here. Something. I don't know what is here. Computer diagnostics. Okay. Let's try that. This thing is in the way. Do not want to bend the disc. Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh, good. Now, keep in mind, I have not tested this disc before. I will open 15,8, 15, quote, by 0, quote, colon, close 15. Let's see if that convinces this disc to read. And it did not. Alright. I will put it back in. I will try that again. Maybe it was just not seated nice. Oh, well. Oh, now it says loading. Isn't that wonderful? Real software loading. Huh, imagine. Anyway, I can say, I think I can say, that the cable must be okay. There's another cartridge that I will put with the cartridges. I'll do a special box for cartridges. Jumpman Jr. I have used it to test things. That's a good thing. Okay. Disk drive test, RAM test, printer test, floppy drive, disk test, color test, audio test. Oh. Alright, let's try the audio. E to begin. Maybe I need to push this. Anyway, basically there's a treble clef and there's a staff there. And it is testing the notes and the voices. E to exit. Okay, let's do a RAM test. In order to effectively check the RAM on your computer, Commodore, this test will wipe the computer's diagnostic program from memory. If you wish to return to the main menu, press M. If you wish to continue with this test, Press C. I will continue. I will press any key to start. It is now testing the RAM. Cool. I knew there was a reason I was holding on to this disc. And I must say, I've never, ever, I may have had this, I've never used it, but it does look handy. It does. Well, I see that I believe that Mr. Nixon is hanging down in front of this monitor. That may not be helpful. So, there's a thing up in the corner here that's running through things, and it seems to be testing RAM. And I suspect, what it's doing right now, this is going to take a little while. So, excuse me. Well, we have a moment. Oh, I'm just settling the chair here. I'm going to tell you of a tormenting situation that I have. Very tormenting. I found at my local thrift store this thing. It is very much like the Commodore 64 all-in-one and a joystick thing, except it isn't. It's Pac-Man. And it has 8 games on it. Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, Pac and Pal, Pac-Man Plus, Galaxian, Dig Dug, New Rally X, and Bosconian. Now, here is my torment. It has the 2 plugs, RCA, to go right into the TV. Yeah, great. I have poked around this. From what I can tell, this is in the original packaging, as they would say on a lot of things, new in box, but it's not in the box. It's in the original packaging. So, does it work? I don't know. And is it worth more to never open it up and keep it in the original packaging? I don't know. You know, I was never really great at Pac-Man, but boy, I liked Galaxian. That was some kind of game. So my torment is I have to decide, am I going to cut this thing open and test it out or not? Now, I'm hoping. I should look at this. Where are my glasses? There they are. There's some of them. I'm hoping it says batteries not included. Because if the batteries were included, and if they're in there, that would not be good. Age 3 plus. Aha! 4 AAs required. Oh, good. Okay, so it should not have been ruined from within. It should not have been. And I'm just trying to find a year. Made in China. Never mix old and new batteries. Never mix alkaline. Standard. Rechargeable. Never dispose of batteries in fire, as they may explode. Usually. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like maybe this thing was created in 2007. But there were many other years earlier than that are mentioned here, because that's when the games came out. They are. So it's not that old. I've never seen it before. I didn't know it existed. I suppose what I should do is go to Dr. Google and search and see if... Oh, test over. Okay, so I guess the memory is okay. I will load test. don't know if it will have wiped things out terribly or not. Anyway. I'm not sure if I turned the machine off or not. Anyway, I am pondering seriously what to do about this. Open it, enjoy it, or hold on to it, or even not hold on, even don't hold on to it. And well, that's weird. Why do I think this isn't going to work? Okay, let me just do something here. Let me load the directory of this disk. I will load real, comma, 8, comma, 1, colon. Yeah. See, the asterisk is not guaranteed to work. The drive remembers things. Oh, okay. You know what? I think because of the memory test that went on, the machine needs to be reset. So we will poke 53280, comma 0. We will poke 53281, comma 0. And then we will do the asterisk thing, and it will probably come up. Real software loading. It's real. It's not fake software. It's real software. Anyway, back to this. I have to decide, and I don't know if you can see. I will try to get this a better view here. You see? It's like a little Pac-Man joystick thing. Look at it. It's a happy little guy. The packaging is almost perfect. Hey, wait a sec. It's not open on the bottom, is it? No, it's not. It's like that stuff that you gotta cut. And when you do cut it, you gotta be careful you don't cut yourself. Okay, so I will set that aside. And I'm gonna flip this thing up here. And see. Disk drive test. Okay, disk drive test. Insert a new disk in drive for test. Yeah, well, I don't want to do that to this. I do not. So, I believe what I will do is snag out of this box another, maybe it's in the other box. Yeah, these should be fine. Okay. We have a new disk. Actually, you know what? Maybe. I know these are new, but let's go to the main menu for a second. Oh, no. No. Alright, I know this is a brand new disk. It's never been used, never been formatted. I think. So, I think what I will do, you know what? I'm going to do the color test. Remember, white test box. While text box on the screen, any key will change the background color. Pressing Q key will quit. Okay, let's begin the test. Oh, okay. So I guess now you could adjust your monitor. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this on. I'm just going to try and load the directory on this disk. Nothing will happen. I will open 15, 8, 15, quote, I0, quote, colon, close, 15. It will not work because this has never been formatted. It's a blank, completely blank disk. Excellent. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. So now, I will load asterisk 8, 1. Oh! And it will tell me that real software is loading. It will. Now I wonder if this is just the performance test that they have taken off of the test demo disk, or if this is something else more comprehensive. I don't know. I'll find out. It does. Okay, we're in. Okay, so we take this disk out. Gently, carefully. Come on, you. And we say disk drive test, which is number 1. We say B to begin. Oh, yeah. You know what? I can tell already. It's just the performance test. One of the ways I can tell is it's formatted for 22 columns, which means, because it was meant to run on the VIC or the 64, whatever. The other thing is, I remember I had this light, and I had batteries that I snagged out of something. And you know what? They are dying. So I'm going to turn this off. I will, and I will pull them out and send them to the battery recycling place. At some point, I still have to test this thing. Hello, why you're not in nice. I need to test it with my older phone, which is right here. So, yeah, this is kind of a disappointment. It's just the same thing. I bet you it does exactly the same thing. It's going to open. Yeah, open write file. Yeah. I think if I were going to put something out on something, I would put something else. I would add more stuff to it somehow. A little more tormenting. Okay, I think I see. I have an internet problem here. Yes, I need to pick a different network. I have a message coming in, and it doesn't seem to be coming in. Aha. Lovely. Alright, so this is doing its thing. It is. And what I'm suspecting is, once again, I'm still tormented whether I should open up the open up that joystick or not. This is going to do its thing. It's going to bang the head back and forth. You know what? I may actually do something at some point and modify it. Not that there's anything wrong with this program. I would just like to give you more options, especially with the head thing. Unit is passed. We'll go to the main menu. Let's do the floppy disk test. Remove write protection. Insert diskette. Press T to test. I betcha. Oh, it just said OK. Random access and delete files will be lost. Okay. So this, I think, is another program that was on the test demo disk, but it's been gussied up a little bit. But it's going to take a long time. A very long time. So I'm not going to wait for it. I'm going to leave it here to do its thing, and we'll see. Anyway, this thing was, it just says computer diagnostics, Commodore 64/128, 64K-40 column mode. In other words, 64 mode. Copyright 1986, real software, as opposed to fake software. Alright, so it's going. It's funny. We'll see in a moment. I'm just going to hang in here one more moment because at some point, maybe now, maybe it's different. I seem to remember the check disk program on the other thing, on the test demo disk. We got to a certain point when it got to this, and it would just be endlessly back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So maybe track and sector thing. The first few were pretty smooth, but then let's see. Oh, so maybe this is different. Anyway, it's still going to take quite a while. So that is enough. I will continue to be tormented by the Pac-Man joystick. And I gotta get this table cleared up. So, thanks for being here. We'll see you again. And of course, don't forget to come to the world of Commodore. And if you are coming and you have some old 64 or VIC-20 DIN plug, the round plug power supplies, bring them. We will test them and we'll see what's what. Because I know I got lots around, and everyone says, oh, they're all killers. Well, they can be all killers. Most of them I know are either, probably they're fine. I've tested quite a few, and I've cut the wires off. I think it's 3 now. Maybe soon it will be 4. And I really did find one that was terrible. But anyway, the thing I have, it's a little meter, which you've probably seen if you've been watching me. It's just specifically to test the 5-volt side, and that is what we'll do. I will have it at the World of Commodore. Bring your old power supply. We'll plug in the meter. We'll see what it says. And if it's above a certain thing, up to you. But it's probably time to snip the cords. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for coming. And of course, we'll see you at the World of Commodore, and that is December 2nd and 3rd at the Admiral Inn in Mississauga, Ontario. Very, very close to the QEW. It'll be an epic event. From what I remember in advance, it's... you know what? I don't remember exactly. So I won't say. But anyway, it's reasonably priced, and it will be a wonderful time for all to spend as we all dwell a little bit at a time in the world of Commodore. Bye for now.